Photographs of people who have lost weight or are in the process of losing weight. Today I'm going to talk about some before and after clothes. Hi, I'm Casey Durango of Go Keto with Casey. I have lost 97.4 pounds on the ketogenic diet. I like to talk to others about how they might be able to lose weight, improve their health, and regain control of their lives. Thanks for watching. You know, when you're a very large person, as I was, very overweight person, I'm not large, I'm short. I'm 5 feet 1 inches tall. I used to be. I'm sure I'm shrinking. But when you're a large person, overweight, not only are you impacted by that weight physically, you're impacted by it emotionally, sometimes even spiritually. Another thing that is impacted is your choice of wardrobe. We've talked many times, and I've done videos before, an unboxing of clothing from the service that I like to use. And I prefer to get my clothes delivered to me because I have not enjoyed the retail experience over the years. When you're a heavy person, it's not fun. My choice also, as I progressed from where I used to be to where I am now, I made the decision to get rid of my larger clothes. Some people hang on to them and enjoy, the process of getting into their clothes, 2 legs and 1 leg of your trousers. I did not do that. For me, those large clothes just represented a time in my life that I didn't wish to relive in any way. I didn't feel good about myself. I didn't feel well. I've always been, I hope, a good person. And so the basic person I was then is the basic person I am now. But I will tell you, I am a different person in many ways. All that is said because as I was cleaning out a closet of a junk room, I don't know if you have a junk room in your house, but I have a junk room in my house. It's the blue room. It's the one where you kind of open the door and you go, eek! And then you close the door back again. I decided to tackle it finally. Been putting it off for too long. And in the closet of the blue room, not only did I find a photo enlarger, a reel-to-reel tape player, a pastel board, all kinds of framed artwork, and random items that I didn't even know we owned, I did come across a dress and jacket, actually 2 jackets. I don't remember buying them. I must have. I don't know how else they would have gotten in the house. Size 24W, which was the size I wore before. And I held them up and I put them on. And there's a big difference. And I'm going to demonstrate. I'm going to show you. I don't usually do that. But I'm going to do it because this is not just a little gimmicky thing of before and after clothes or something like that. I want to talk to people who are either just starting or they're struggling or they're considering making a change. And maybe you've been large a long time. Maybe you haven't been large a long time at all, but you're larger than you've ever been. And you can't imagine, you can't visualize, you don't even allow yourself to dream about getting smaller. I was that person. I lived in that large body for 30 years. And I had given up hope of changing. I had tried, like most people have, just about everything. And I took it as a personal failure that I was still heavy, because that's kind of what we're taught. That if you can't get this together, it's kind of on you. If you would just move more and eat less. I did that. I tried. Until I found the ketogenic diet. And then the physiology of it kicked in and it took over. I just didn't want to take insulin for diabetes. So I researched how to not take insulin for diabetes. I came across Dr. Eric Westman's white coat video, which I highly recommend. The very next thing I put in my mouth, I just left off the carbs, because the rule is keep your carbohydrate intake 20 grams or fewer a day, eat fatty sources of protein, eat only when you're hungry and stop when you're satisfied. And that's as complicated as it is. At any rate, the weight didn't fall off of me like magic. I started losing weight. I'm a normal loser, not a super fast loser. So that was a revelation. It took a while for me to start seeing myself differently. It took a while for me to be comfortable. Well, I had to get some more clothes. You lose 25 pounds or so, and on a 5-foot frame, that's a lot. So I had to get some more clothes, and that was a whole mind thing. I've talked with many people about that, how difficult it is to shift over into, wow, I'm not wearing anything that has a W after the size. Now I've been at this for well over 3.5 years. I'm fairly weight stable. I'm happy where I am, and I wear size smalls or size 6s. I have one thing that's a size 4. And it'll be petite small. I'm a small person. Something I never thought I'd hear myself say. I want to tell you that I lived in a body for 30 years, and I would cry at night praying that something would happen, that I could lose weight and be small. But I couldn't visualize it. I couldn't imagine it. Now, I put on this outfit, which I'm sure I must have purchased for a funeral, or in case I was going to have to go to a funeral, because my old uniform was stretchy pants or some 24W blue jeans and cotton shirts, fat lady's uniform. And you can't go to a funeral dressed like that. Anyway, I put on this outfit, and now I can't imagine having been in that body. I lived in it for 30 years. 30 years. And now I can't even imagine it. So the same person who couldn't imagine getting smaller is now someone who can't imagine ever having been larger. You can do that as well. If you are saying to yourself, that'll never happen to me, I can't imagine, I'll be happy just to lose 17 pounds. I'd just be happy to get into a size 2X instead of a 3X. Stick with this. I promise you. If I can make this change, if I can do this, you can do this. There's nothing magical about me. I am you. I don't care how old you are. If you're someone that has struggled with weight and health and self-esteem, I am you. Now, I'm going to take just a minute, and I'm going to switch into this outfit, and I'm going to hopefully get it into frame. I don't usually do full body stuff just because I'm self-conscious, okay? But I'm going to do it because I want you to see. I may not even be able to get the whole thing into frame, but I'm going to show you this outfit. Hold, please. Can you see me? Can you see me? This is very strange for me to do. I will tell you. I don't love doing this. I don't know if you can tell. This is the jacket, okay? I can do this to the jacket. And I filled this up, okay? I'm going to take the jacket off. And it's dark. I know it's hard to tell. This is the dress. I mean, I filled up every inch of this dress. And I don't anymore. It's almost like a tablecloth. And I'm not saying that as an insult to anyone that wears a size 24W. Because I did. All my clothes were this big. When I fit into this, I couldn't have imagined being different. I couldn't imagine it. If you're there, if you're at a point where you can't imagine it, dare to imagine. Dare to believe. I'm not bragging, okay? I'm not trying to show off. I just want you to know this was me. And now, not to show you more than you want. And now this is me. It's a sports bra. Sorry. Hope that's okay. I can't say it strongly enough. Keep the faith. Stick with it. Don't play with the food. I never played with the food. The people with whom I speak who are the most successful don't play around with fake food. And not by that I mean trying to squeeze the foods that got us here in the first place into a lower carb version. No. I didn't play around with almond flour or oat flake or whatever it's called. Just, I didn't try to trick myself because I didn't want to take insulin for diabetes. So, do what works for you. What worked for me was following the program. Carbs, 20. Total, not net. 20 grams or fewer a day. I ate from the food list, which you can find below here or on my blog. Eating only when hungry and stopping when you're satisfied. Get into a state where your body's burning fat for fuel instead of burning glucose. That's key. Okay, thanks for indulging me. Sorry if the sports bra is too much. There, put my top back on. Show you again the jacket. Here's the jacket. Big jacket. I was a big woman. I'm going to fold this up. I'm going to donate it. And there's somebody who will be thrilled to get it. Maybe somebody who had been in 26 W's and they've moved down to 24. So I'm going to tell you again. If I can do this, you can do this. I promise. It's not a gimmick. If I can do this, you can do this. Good luck. Thanks for watching. Now I'm going to take this jacket off.